Nate Landwehr got this fight because of his ability in the octagon, but more importantly, his ability on the mic. He legitimately put himself into a position based purely off of charisma and just blood and guts fighting in the cage. They said, here, top 15 now, baby. Number 13, Dan Ige. And we have to be clear cut, man. Dan Ige is number 13 in the rankings, but he's one of those dudes who, he's really in that 5 to 10 picture. The number just says 13 right now. So my question to you is, Nate the Train, baby. Come on, man. Listen, handsome son of a gun. I'm the best looking guy out here. Can he put it on Dan Ige at this level of competition? You look at who he's fought recently, there's nobody near the stratosphere of Dan Ige aside from Ludovic Klein. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, you said it best, Derek. Levels. Is he near, closer to him? I forgot the exact word you used because I was looking over here on the notes, but I don't think so, man. I don't think Nate has really gotten to that era or that level of competition yet. Has he been tested? Dan Ige, man, he's been in there with some of the best to ever do it. And still some of the young guys that are going to be the best to ever do it. So he's seen it all, done it all. The pressure of Nate Landwehr does always give me concern. If you let this guy get rolling, he's like a snowball, man. He's going to keep coming, getting bigger, getting stronger, letting the momentum take over, and running away with the fight. But Dan Ige has a way to stop that, and it's why he's called 50K, boy. This guy can put your lights out. Very dangerous fighter, especially for someone that's closing the distance, and he sees that. He knows that. He's able to cut the corner, put you out. Dan Ige, very smart fighter. Can Nate Landwehr get it done? Maybe in a couple years. I don't know. What do you think?
I think that if this turns into a pure brawl, blood and guts, Nate Landwehr, Nate the Train fight, anything could happen, man. We saw what happened in the David Onama fight. Homeboy was getting worked until he wasn't, right? And that's when you said that gas tank prevails above all, right? But hit lists are different. Dan Ige, let me remind the great folks at home. Dan Ige, we're talking about Mirsad Bektik, Edson Barbosa, Calvin Cater, Gavin Tucker, Korean Zombie, Josh Emmett, Movsar Evloev, and Damon the Leech Jackson, all in a row. So when he was feeling down on his 3-fight loss streak, that was losses to Korean Zombie, Josh Emmett, and Movsar Evloev. 3 guys who arguably could all challenge for the title. 2 guys who have already challenged for the title, I'm pretty positive, right? So with that being said, man, I legitimately just think that Dan Ige is in a class above Nate Landwehr, but that brings the problem we talked about in our last matchup. What does Nate Landwehr have to lose here? Nothing. He can go balls to the wall, and he's supposed to lose this fight according to the odds makers. So if he wins, he's what's the good phrase, man? The hottest thing since sliced bread. You know what I'm saying? Like, my man is in another stratosphere. What is his path to victory? Because you said the pressure gives you a little bit of a trouble. How does he win then?
Ooh, work the pressure, work the knees, get this fight to the ground. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Derek, but Dan Ige is a little more dangerous on the feet. I mean, he's well-rounded. Yeah, he's a very dangerous fighter in his own right. But you put this boy on his back, you control him, you put the pressure. Don't let him sit up. Don't let him work anything. So I don't see Dan Ige really using his feet in the jiu-jitsu game, but he's just going to stay down there. Hopefully work some elbows, work a finish, something like that. But if you're going to cross in on him, watch for those counter strikes and duck out of the way. Do you see another path to victory?
For Nate Landwehr, I'm trying to rack my brain and be like, how do you get it? You make it dirty, man. It's got to be a dirty, ugly barn burner fight. And Dan Ige has that Matthew Semmelsberger, Semi the Jedi stopping power in his shots. And I just think you take too many of those. And listen, this could earn, if you're listening to my picks, this is going to be one of the best cards of the year. Because I got Dan Ige, give me a TKO. Give me a TKO because I don't think Landwehr leaves anything in the octagon in this one. I think this is his moment, and he looks to capitalize on it. And if he's got to take one to give one, I think he does it. We know that he does it. But can he withstand the right hand of Dan 50K Ige? Not a lot of guys can. I'll say that. So I want actually a first-round TKO Dan Ige.
Ooh. Yeah, it makes sense. At plus 150, Derek, it's hard not to choose that. And in fact, folks, if you're putting money on this one, go with Derek's pick on that. Because I'm taking a little bit of a ballsier route, man. I see him working the fight, getting it done. Dropping Nate Landwehr, putting the pressure rear naked choke. Give me the submission. Give me round 3. Give me
Okay.
a late one, but give me a gas tank war, man. This is gonna be fun. Dan Ige submission round 3.
And you heard it here first, folks. That is the last consensus pick.